let's talk about what we were explaining.
Okay.
And that's taking a look at how you can look at two amazing musicians improvise as we were talking about it, and then break that down in a way in which, again, you haven't seen anything like this, but explain, number one here, which is the simplest version of your book, Inner Drumming.
Well, this gives you, this is a picture of how I would write this out for people. It's a different kind of notation. On the top there, you can see it's standard notation. It's right foot, right hand, and it looks like it's on a floor tom, left hand on the snare drum, and the left foot on the hi-hat. So that's the top notation. Now, the diagram right below that shows you the way that I'm writing these things in the book, because what they're designating is the focusing through the body. So the one on the top, you may be focusing through your body really nicely, but the one right below that, that's what it's about. It's about, so you can see the one below that, the circled RF, that means that's where it starts. Then the arrow is showing you that it's going to the right hand. Then it's continuing on that line to the left hand. The line continues to the left foot. And then the dash line is bringing you back to the right foot. So that's those 4 dots you're going to see throughout the whole book, which will show you these various paths. Now, right below that, there are 4 squares. And the one on the left, RF with a circle on it, that just designates that's one limb. If you're going to practice with one limb, and I recommend that's what you do. Practice with one limb. One to the right of that is RH. That's the right hand. So you practice with the right hand. You can do that anywhere, because now we're not using standard notation. This is freer. So you can play it there or here. I recommend you stick with one sound for a while until you get used to what this feels like internally. The one lower left, very bottom there, is left hand. That's what that is. And below that, LF is left foot, and that's, in this case, hi-hat. It could be anything, another drum.
And you could play single strokes or multiple strokes with each one of these limbs.
Yes, and for starters, you might do singles, but you can do all kinds of things. You can put rhythms in there. I recommend that. It may be simple, like rhythms back to the right foot, like just simple. Because when we start working with this later, they're no longer so simple. And same with the right hand, and so forth.
Could you play through these for me so they could hear what they would each sound like if you did them one after the other?
Well, that would be the one that's right below the top.
Right.
So that one would be those on the bottom, one after the other.
Right.
Okay, so that would be. So like that.
And then up to tempo a little bit, as they might use it in a song. And
I don't know if they'll use it, but I put a rhythm in there. The rhythm I put is